Hey, Coach Freeman, you know the difference between the Dallas Cowboys and a dollar bill?
No.
You can get 4 good quarters out of $1.
Come on, man. that's big up. That's big.
Vision for Friday, December 6, 2024. I'm Layla, and today's top story highlights our basketball team as they gear up for tonight's game against Memphis Business Academy.
What's up, Eagles? Come out to the game tonight against Memphis Business Academy. We play at 7. Hey, meet me there, don't beat me there.
We also want everyone to remember that the bowling team has a match this evening at Strike Zone. Come out to the bowling alley to cheer on your Eagle bowlers. Student Council is also sponsoring a dress-up day calendar for the month of December. Today is Elf Day, Monday will be Gift Day, Dress Like a Present, and Tuesday will be Grinch Day. We want to encourage all students and teachers to participate. However, we want to remind students that if you're testing, you need to dress comfortably for the state test. We wanted to make everyone aware that we've uploaded a whole new set of soccer and basketball games on our YouTube channel. Head over to our website, hornlakehigh.com, to subscribe today.
All right, Coach. In the world of football, sports in general, actually, there's many cases in where smack talk happens. I think it's just a part of the sport. Now, I will say this: in high school, you try to have your boys more tame on that because we have to be better sports and when it comes to high school ball. But once you get into the college and the NFL, it's almost like all bets are off.
Pretty much. Yeah, our officials are a little bit more tuned into that, and they will penalize us. So that's kind of why we're very focused on it. Too, you don't want to there's one thing to be able to do it, but you can't get off your game.
Right, and I'll bring this up. The season's over at this point. I'll bring this up.
Yep.
The one or two times you might have been at the game and saw Coach here lose his cool would have been when any of our players might have pushed that envelope a little bit. Like that was the time. I know I talked to you about that. It was one of the games, maybe Lake Cormorant, where when our boys, and to their credit, like you're juiced up, you're ready to compete. But that will set off a high school coach in general more than anything else because that's just an easy penalty to not have to take on. So
that's right.
The flag planting. I would love to hear your take on all this flag planting that's been happening in college football. I suspect, I heard it on ESPN, they were talking about it on game day. Once one team does it, it seems like every other team decides to follow suit. So what are your thoughts on the flag planting?
I don't know. I mean, I'm back and forth. Look, and I love good trash talk.
It's entertaining.
I enjoy it. I do it. Again, you don't want to get in a situation where it hurts your team. And look, I see it both ways. I can see where it's a little disrespectful and just, hey, win and go celebrate with your team. But look, if you want a flag planted on your field, then don't lose. You know what I mean? Like, win the game. They can't do that if you, win the game. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't think I would want our team to do it because of the situations that it arises, the way people perceive us when it happens. But at the same time, like, win the game, don't be a crybaby.
I don't know where in the country, this brings me to this actual meme, the whole reason for this little segment. I don't know where in the country this was. It's obviously not the state of Mississippi. There are still a few states that are playing their football high school playoffs in the coming weeks. And so, somewhere in the country, this was the breakthrough for the high school football team. And if you want to talk about one of the hardest burns you've ever seen in your life, if you can't read on the screen what it says very well, it says, "Tell your girlfriends you'll be free next Friday night." That ought to encourage you to play harder than probably you thought you were going to play before you busted through there coming into the game like that.
It's pretty solid.
Pretty solid trash talk, and the fact that some cheerleaders painted that on a on a breakthrough sign, I love it. College football. Before we let you go, what are your predictions on the first round of playoffs here?
Here's what I've learned watching college football this year. I have no idea what's about to freaking happen. I mean, it is unbelievable. I was afraid that the NIL money and the transfer would just make the top teams stronger.
It's the playing field.
It's really even the playing field. So I have no idea. I'm excited for it because, it's exciting when you can kind of watch and you really have no idea who's going to win because, again, you've got these teams that are playing well and now coaching comes into play a little bit. So no, it's I think it's going to be really exciting. I can't make a prediction. I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't know who's good, who's not, who's played people, who hadn't played people. So it should be a lot of fun to watch. I know that.
If you don't know who Coach Hurt is, he is one of our coaches here at Horn Lake High School. Been coaching forever. He is wise. He's the older gentleman you'll see walking through the halls. He said it best. He mentioned both of these items on Facebook. And if you want something entertaining, go find Coach Hurt's Facebook and read some of his posts. But he said, number one, if you're mad about who the committee chose to put in the playoffs, play better. Because if you're one of the top 4 teams in the country, you don't have that issue. You're just automatically in. And number 2, on the flag planting, he said the same thing. If you don't want the other team to plant a flag on your field, play better. Because if you win, they're not coming to the center of your field to plant the flag. It's hard to argue with both of those.
I had no idea that he said that. That's not the stance I thought he would take, honestly. But there you go.
He mentioned we need to be good sports. But if you don't want it to happen, play better. It's hard to argue with that.
Hard to argue with it.
All right, I'm here with another yearbook staffer, Aylin. We wanted to remind everybody that the yearbook is on sale to all students in the building. The cost is $60. You can go on our website, RevoPay, to pay that and then come down to G1 to show Ms. Patberg your receipt. This is Aylin. Aylin, how long have you been one of the yearbook staffers?
Since second semester of my freshman year.
What grade are you now?
Junior year.
Junior year, so 3 years. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to talk louder because Keegan's good, but she's not that good. She can't get your voice where people can hear it if you're whispering.
Okay.
Keegan says, yes, I can. I also help with yearbook, and so I was in the yearbook room the other day, and Aylin had her lunchbox open, and I believe, Mark, you were the one actually digging through, sifting through the snacks. But Aylin had her lunchbox open, and it is the most unhealthy lunchbox I have ever seen.
It's snacks. It's not actual food.
Okay, so that brings up another whole conversation. Who brings a lunchbox full of just snacks? Like, we're not even talking about lunch then. What have you got today? Open it up and let's see what we've got today. And we're showing a video of what I saw the other day because I was so horrified that I absolutely started filming. Okay, it looks very similar to the other day. Are these some of the same snacks? They're still in here? Okay, so I've fairly judged you. Like, it's not that you empty this every day. You just keep the pantry with you at all times. Okay, where did these cookies come from? What is this? Is this out of a Chips Ahoy thing and you just put a few in a bag and take it? Is this still Halloween? Answer me that. Is this still from Halloween?
No, that's from the senior breakfast when we made the candy bags.
So, you took all the leftovers from senior breakfast and you have them here right now. So there you go, seniors. If you see Aylin in the hall, go ahead and tell her to start handing over the candy, because while you didn't want it at senior breakfast, I'm sure all of you watching this TV show want it right now. So there you go. If you don't know who Aylin is, she's the really quiet one in yearbook, although her sister, Odalis, is pretty quiet as well. Which of you are the loudest at home?
I think I am.
You're the loudest at home?
Or my other sister,
Who's your other sister?
Vanessa.
Vanessa? What grade's she in?
8th grade.
8th, so she's gonna be up here too. So all three of y'all will be in the building at the same time. Is she gonna end up doing yearbook as well?
Probably. She does volleyball.
But she hears the two of y'all talking about yearbook and how much fun you have in there?
This week's feature vocabulary words are coherent, compassion, and compensate. Coherent, logical and consistent. Compassion, concern for the sufferings or misfortunes of others. Compensate, make up for something unwelcome or unpleasant by exerting an opposite force or effect.
All right, welcome back. Good morning, Eagles. We are here to do another one of our EVTV vocabulary challenges. Today I'm here with
Trey.
All right, Trey, can you name one of this week's EVTV vocab words?
Compensate.
Compensate is one of this week's words. Good job. All right, now I'm going to ask you, can you use compensate in a sentence?
The boss had to pay, hold on.
You're on the right track. That's making sense.
The boss had to compensate for the workers' work.
Good job. Good job. All right, get you a piece of candy. What do you want? Starburst, peanut M&Ms, Snickers. Awesome. Good job. Thank you, Trey. All right, now I am here with
Allison?
Allison. Okay, can you tell me one of this week's EVTV vocab words?
Yeah, it's coherent.
Coherent is a word. Now, can you use it in a sentence?
Yes. Nakai was being very coherent when she said Trey was horrible at Roblox.
Good job. Good job. All right, get you a piece of candy. What are you going to choose?
I don't know. Actually get these.
Great choice. Peanut M&Ms. All right, good job. All right, now I'm here with
Nikaya.
Nikaya. Can you tell me one of this week's EVTV vocab words?
Yes. Compassion.
Compassion is one of this week's words. Can you use it in a sentence?
Yes. She showed compassion for all living creatures.
Good job. That was awesome. Maybe the best sentence so far. Can I get you a piece of candy? She chose Snickers. All right, good job, everybody. Here with
TK.
TK. Can you tell me one of this week's EVTV vocab words?
I don't know.
You don't pay attention? Why not?
Because I be coming late.
Like, you know you can watch it on YouTube, right? Yeah. All right.
Because, I used to be on TV.
Okay, you going to watch it next week? You got other words? Okay. All right, I'm now here with
Zaire.
Zaire. Can you tell me one of this week's EVTV vocab words?
Coherent.
Coherent is a word. Good job. Now I'm going to ask you this. Can you use it in a sentence?
Why y'all remixing it?
That's okay. I'm just, I wanted to see if you could do it. You can get a piece of candy. What are you going to choose? Good choice. You went with Sour Patch Kids. All right, good job. All right, I'm now here with
Historia.
Historia. Can you tell me one of this week's EVTV vocab words?
Passionate.
Passionate. That is a word. Good job. Can you use it in a sentence?
No.
She said no. Maybe next week, right? All right, get your piece of candy. All right, good job. All right, now I'm here with
Joshua.
Joshua Spencer. Can you tell me one of this week's EVTV vocab words?
Coherent.
Coherent is a word. Good job. Good job. Get your piece of candy. What are you going to pick? We got peanut M&Ms, Starburst, Milky Way, Starburst. Great choice, Josh. So you've been studying the words this week?
Yes, sir.
Good. Good job. So what do you think? What do all other students need to do?
Study your vocabulary words.
Study your vocabulary words. All right. Good job, Josh. All right. I am now here with
George Campbell.
George Campbell. Can you tell me one of this week's EVTV vocab words?
Coherent.
Coherent, that is a word. All right, George, can you define it or use it in a sentence? No. Maybe next week? Okay. All right, get your piece of candy. Good job, George. All right, I'm now here with LaKendria. Can you tell me one of this week's EVTV vocab words?
Compassion.
Good job. That is a word. Can you use it in a sentence or define it?
Compassion. I showed compassion for my friend when her dog died.
Good job. Nice. Get your piece of candy. All right, you can't do one of those two words. You got to do the other one. All right, now I'm here with
Micah Anderson.
Micah, can you tell me one of this week's EVTV vocab words?
Compensate.
Compensate. Good job. Can you define it or use it in a sentence?
I have to compensate my guitar strings.
Nice. Good job. Get your piece of candy. All right, so we did a much better job this week with our vocab words. So everybody make sure you're paying attention and learning those EVTV vocab words. Great job.
The choir is having their annual Christmas concert at First Baptist Church, Horn Lake, along with the middle school choirs on December 16th at 6:30 p.m. We love for everyone to come out and support the choir. The drama department is holding a student showcase on December 18th at 6 p.m. The showcase will feature some student-written material. Yearbooks are on sale to all students here at Horn Lake. Cost is $60. You can pay for your book on RevoPay and bring your receipt to Mrs. Patberg in G1. That's it for today's episode here at Horn Lake. We are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here Monday. Have a fantastic day.
They wanted me to be something I'm not. No, I won't settle 'cause I know my worth. Nah, never ever. All these expectations, they don't fit my vibe. I'm a free spirit.